A crow who was very unhappy in his life was sitting on a branch of a tree in a jungle. He always thought that he is so ugly that nobody in the world loves him. He started crying. There was an old man sitting under the tree. He raised his head and saw the crow crying and felt the sorrow in his voice. The old man asked the crow, "What is the matter?" The crow replied in a distressed voice, "I am very unhappy in my life. There is no one who loves me, and I am hated by everyone. I don't see anyone who gives me importance. This makes me think about my purpose in life and why I should keep living." The old wise man listened to the crow's sorrowful tale, and his heart filled with compassion. He advised him to be happy in all the circumstances, but the crow ignored him and kept crying. The old man then asked him, "What does he want to be?" As he is a wise man, he has the power to change the crow's life. This made the crow happy, and he immediately asked for a favor. "Oh, wise man, if you really can do me a favor, please turn me into a swan." The old man acknowledged and said, "I will turn you into a swan, but first I want you to go to a swan and ask him whether he is happy in his life or not. I will wait here for your answer." The crow flew from the tree to find a swan and asked the question. He saw a swan in the pond. He went there and asked his question. "How beautiful you are. Look at your white color. That is so lovable. You must be the happiest bird on the planet." The swan replied in a very sad manner, "No, my dear, I don't feel to be the happiest because of my white color. There are so many beautiful colors, but I don't have any, as white is a nothing color for me. I think a parrot must be the happiest, as he is full of beautiful colors." After hearing that from the swan, the crow flew to a parrot and asked, "How beautiful you are. You are so colorful and charming that everybody wishes to be like you. You must be the happiest bird on the planet." The parrot also replied with a sorrowful voice, "No, my friend, I don't consider that to be. I am always flying away to save my life, as people want me to be in their cages. I always spend my time looking over my wing. I think peacock is the happiest bird in the world." After hearing that, the crow flew a long way in search of a peacock. Finally, he found one in a zoo that was locked in a big cage. The crow saw a gathering of people around the peacock. The crow flew there and sat next to the peacock and asked the same question. The peacock also replied with a sad heart that because of my beauty, I am trapped in this zoo. I don't have the freedom to move. I have been kept in the zoo for amusement of people, but no one feels my sadness. I never consider myself the happiest. I think you are the happiest and most lucky bird, as no one traps you in cages. You live a fearless life. You are free to move anywhere." It surprised the crow, and he flew from there with the happiest of feelings. He came back to the old man and said, "Oh, wise man, today I feel like the happiest bird in the world. I don't want to be anyone else. I am happy for what I am." If we look at ourselves, we also face the same problem in our lives. We always compare ourselves with others, and that becomes the reason of our disappointment and sadness. We don't value what we have, and this leads to a vicious cycle of sadness. We must learn to be happy for what we have in our life, rather than comparing ourselves with others. There will always be someone who has more than you. If you start comparing yourself with them, you will always feel uncomfortable in your life. Instead, be thankful to God for whatever He has given you. It will give you inner satisfaction. Value yourself rather than comparing yourself with others. If you are satisfied with what you have, believe me, you are the happiest person in the world.